Hi, Ross McRae here. My first time ever videotaping what I'm up to out in the wilderness. I'm going to go out with my brother Archie and we're going to do some tapping of birch trees for birch water. I got all my tools together. You need a drill bit similar to the same size as the straws that I'm going to use. You can also use little pieces of wood. One of the ideas that I saw with it as well is they use these little bendy straws and they stuck it into the birch tree and then ran it down like that, which after I cut these was a better idea. I also got all of my containers. Some of them these are plastic containers, different sizes because it's the first time I'm doing it. I really don't know how much birch water I'm going to get. And I also put cheesecloth over the top of the holes because apparently the bugs love birch water too, and if you don't have something covering the top, the bugs will get in there as well. But that's just a little bit of protein at the end of the day. And so the next part of it is having some string to tie onto the underneath the hole where it's going to go like that and drip in. Okay, thank you. We'll see you later. Okay, we're back. Now we're out in the bush. What happened was my drill bit wasn't big enough, so the straws that I cut wouldn't fit. I tried melting it so we can get it in there. That didn't work, so I grabbed a piece of stick. Old school way, the way it originally was done. And carved it so it fit into the hole. And hopefully now it'll start running down, dripping into there. Because it is running down along the edge for now, but hopefully it'll go down into there. So what I've done is, I showed you these earlier on. We're going to put a smaller drill bit in there and hopefully it'll work a little bit better where we can stick it in there, because I don't have a bigger drill bit to be able to fit these guys. So if you can't go up, well then go down. Awesome. Oh, wait. And this is what it looks like. This is me tying off the tree, or I mean the holding container. I have one on top and I have one on the bottom. Some people will loop it here underneath and tie it up like that so that the weight can hold it down. But I'm going to learn that through experience. Okay, here we go. We got another one tied on here. We're going to try it with the little straw this time with a smaller bit. And once again, you drill in here and you go up on a little bit of an angle. That way the water runs down.
Make sure you blow out the hole. That way your straw doesn't get all plugged up. And so now I need the straw.
My bro kind of cut it so that it's open on the top. I don't know how well that'll work. We'll see. Fits nice and snug. That might actually work. There's nothing running down the edges yet. So looks good. Okay, we were having a little bit of issues with the straw, so we went old school. My bro, he made a little stick, a little better than the one that I did earlier. Let's hope that that works. He put a little groove in it so that the water runs out, drips into there. Okay, day 2, we're back. So yesterday we did 2 with plastic straws and we did 2 with the little pieces of wood because we didn't know what we were doing. And so today I see we have a little bit at the bottom. And part of my hardship might have been that if you bring the videotape over here, you'll see a ball of the stuff sitting right on top of my cheesecloth. I thought it would soak through. Right there. Okay, go that way. They're right. doesn't really have that sweet. It's not bitter. It's actually a little bit sweet. A little bit sweet. And so part 2 now is emptying these out into jars or whatever. And yesterday, after we did it, we were thinking, oh, we tied it really good, but can we get the juice out? And so today I might actually take these off and not put them back on. And let's hope whatever I did worked. Oh, nectar of the gods, nectar of the gods. And this is supposed to be rejuvenating in the springtime. For a spring tonic sort of thing, and it's good for like achy bones and just if you're sluggish, you know how people are sluggish in the spring. Oh, long winter, it'll kind of rejuvenate you. It's one of the things the First Nations people used in order to get them back in the mode of spring gathering. Try it without the cheesecloth. We'll take off over there. Oh, my little weenie dog's chasing after a squirrel in the bush over there. Once I get enough, my daughter and I, Autumn Dawn, we'll try it. Okay, let's go over here.
Watch the bush. Always pull it aside. Don't need to break them.
Well, this is one of the straw ones. And yesterday, this one here, when we tapped into it, we didn't actually get any liquid coming out right away. And there's still nothing there. This is bone dry too. So I think I might have to plug this hole with a stick, and then we'll tap maybe a bigger tree, I'm not sure. And it could be just the timing right now. Like that. Because we still have a fair amount of snow on the ground. So maybe next week, we don't know yet. We're just learning. Okay, let's go to the next one. Look at that drip. Look at that drip. Oh, gee, that one might have been I didn't straighten that out enough. And there was a kink in it. Because it's in there. Not too many bugs out this time of year anyway, so I might try it without the cheesecloth. Let's hope we can get a drink. Yeah. Put the lid on there, cherished stuff. Over here now. Huh. Boy, I thought for sure that one was gonna work. I don't know if we put it in too deep or what. But this one was running sap yesterday when we poked the hole in it. Huh. See how that goes? I didn't push it in as far.
That's our dog.
Yeah.
It's like kind of sweet. Other than that, it tastes like water.
Okay, so what's the date today?
March 23rd, I think.
So it's March 23rd today, so we did it March 22nd, and we're up north in the Hazelton area, and so from there, our gathering times, just because of the way the environment's been changing on us so many years, we're becoming more like Prince George weather, and up Stewart's becoming more like our weather. So there's a big change, especially with gathering times of our medicines. Yeah, the impact of environmental warming or cooling, however you want to look at it, had a huge impact on when we gather this stuff. So we'll see. Maybe I'm going to find something out that nobody else knows. See you tomorrow. This tree that we tapped here, the last one of the reasons that we did it, and like I said yesterday, it was dripping water as soon as we drilled the hole. But one of the reasons that we did this, because we don't really know for sure, if you run our camera all the way up to the little chunk up there, that black conch looking thing, that's called chaga. So my brother and I yesterday thought, hey, that's medicine. And all the water is going up towards it. Maybe we can get extra medicine value and power out of our water when we tap into one with a chaga. And the way I was taught by my elders is you wait for 2 weeks at 20 below weather before you go gather it. And then you knock it off the tree. You don't cut it off the tree. And that way the plant itself gives itself to you. And so when I learned about this over 25 years ago, there were the elders never told me about side effects like sore stomach and diarrhea and like a lot of the things that chaga has side effects to today. But I believe a lot of that has to do with the gathering process that modern people think, oh, that's not necessary. But for 10,000 years, they were trying these things out in order to do it right. And just because we don't feel it's right with our knowledge we have, doesn't necessarily mean what they learned over 10,000 years is wrong. So I like following the old ways, and I wait for the proper times to gather like the elders say. Not the elders, but the elders. Have a great day.